Hey Aries, welcome back. So Aries, this is the mid-month check-ins, you versus them. We're going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be dealing with. Could be an intimate or platonic person in your life. We're going to go through the past energy, your perception of each other, how you genuinely feel, the blocks, and the future energy, okay? So let's go ahead and get started, Aries, and see what we got cooking for you. So the shared energy is Capricorn energy. Could be dealing with that, have that in your chart, or it's just simply the influencing energy between the both of you. So this is talking about, a really serious connection, one that, like for some reason brings out like the authority figure in you or in this person, okay? It is, in some respects, I feel like the shared energy is very down to earth. But in other respects, I feel like it's a bit intense or even a bit rigid at times. So let's see what's going on with that, Aries. Overall, supporting energy for my Aries. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, Aries, which talks about vision. Okay, so you're in this kind of vibe of, putting time and energy into yourself, your visions, where you see yourself. It's a very patient energy, which is kind of unlike Aries. Not that all Aries are impulsive, but, you like things the way that you like them. And this energy is kind of slowing that down a bit. It's kind of like giving you pause, right? Giving you cause to slow down in the energy, all right? This person's energy is the Ace of Cups. Nice. So they're in a very loving space, okay, for mid-April going into May. They may have a lot of love for you, okay? And this is so funny because on my live that I did yesterday, go check it out, I got the song Vision of Love by Mariah Carey, which I've gotten several times for you. And then I look down, and when you put these two cards together, it says, don't pay attention to my nails either. They're gross, but vision and love. A vision of love. Aries. That's so interesting. All right, so let's go to the recent past energy and see what that's all about for my Aries. What was the energy leading up to this? You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. So, I think that Aries, there was this energy of really needing to take a time out to figure out your own self-worth. You might have had a lot of heartaches, a lot of disappointments in love or within this connection. I think this is old hurt, though. To me, that's what it speaks of. And you almost got comfortable there. Aries, you almost got comfortable in the idea that love hurts. And I think it's been a long and arduous process to figure out that you got to love yourself first, and that true love is the opposite of that, quite honestly. But you really can't, I guess, get to a space where you bring in those healthy connections, that healthy love, until you heal those old hurts, until you kind of abolish the idea in your mind that love hurts. Because if that is the way that you perceive love, then that is what you will receive in love. Okay, so I think that there's a very acute awareness of that, either coming to you during this time frame, or that's what you've recently went through in the energy, all about that self-worth. So recent past energy for the person you are dealing with. They have the World card and the Knight of Pentacles. So Aries, This person is wrapping up a lot of cycles in their life. They actually were in a pretty stable energy, okay? So this is someone that is not really quick. Like, I feel like this is a very earthy energy. Some of you definitely could be dealing with an earth sign, but it could be any zodiac sign. But this is like wanting to take their time, okay? Wanting to see the bigger picture, you know, and trying to plug away at getting their own stability in their own life, all right? I feel like this person may have been focused more on their practical or day-to-day matters or within the career sector, all right? But I feel like they have found some successes here. They're in a high vibration coming from the past energy into the now energy, which is exactly the point that you want to connect with someone. You don't want to connect with someone when they're down in the dumps in the gutter and you're going to save them and all that crap. No. You want someone when they're vibrating high, because that likely means you're vibrating high too, because you want to pull them into your energy otherwise. So this is a very stable energy. This is a good time to connect, I feel. So what is your perception of this person? What is your perception of this person? 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands. Dang! Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Aries. Goodness gracious. So your perception of this person is adoration. That's the best way I could say it. I adore you. You know, if I was describing what I'm seeing in an emotion, it would be adoration. You see this as someone that you can work on things with, that you want to woo, or maybe they're trying to woo you. That there's a lot of love, there's passion, there's physical attraction, there's emotion. And yet there's still a little bit of aloofness. There's still a little bit of distance or detachment there. And that could be on your part or the other person's part. I really can't see who that is. But overall, I mean, you got a vision of love. I don't know. What's this person's perception of Aries? So they have the 2 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the 7 of Wands is their perception of you. So Aries, this person perceives you as kind of going back and forth between being a little bit like distant or emotionally distant to being like very fierce, very attractive, very outgoing. So like I think this person sees you as having 2 sides to what you can show them. Like there's a piece of you that is almost a little bit offstandish, and then there's this other piece that they find very attractive, actually. And that's your fiery nature, right? I think this person sees you as someone who's juggling quite a bit right now, okay? For a very few of you, this person may see you as having more than one option as well. All right. So underneath it all, Aries, how do you feel? How do you genuinely feel? That's your perception, but how do you feel? 4 of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. The Devil. So, Aries, I think that you genuinely feel like this is something that's worth putting some time and energy into, willing to wait for, holding on to, holding out for. But at the same time, you feel that there's something, I don't know, off here. Now, some of you, it's not that something's off. It's just you genuinely feel like this person rings your bell. You know what I'm saying? Like you are very, very attracted to this person. And you're willing to wait for them and you want to work on it. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But there is another group of you that genuinely feel this is a toxic connection. Even though you got love for them, you got passion for them, you know, maybe the whole package there, there's something blocking that connection. And it keeps things stagnant. And it could be your own mind blocking you, you know, by telling you, you know, is lies, you know, things we tell ourselves, we're not good enough, or we can't, or this or that. Or it could be, you know, actual blockages like distance, living situations, money. Someone could be in another relationship for some of you, because I saw that over here. It's going to vary, but there's a blockage there in how you feel. So how does this person genuinely feel about you in the current energy? The Fool, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. So Aries, this person genuinely wants your attention. They want to take, you know, they kind of want to take a leap of faith with you. But at the same time, this person genuinely wants stability, commitment, a family. So it's like, yeah, they're not just baiting you to get your attention, Aries. I feel like this person has genuine love for you. Genuine love for you. And really wants cooperative energy, a family type of dynamic, stability. This person, they place a lot of importance on either family or finances as like a measurement of their happiness and a commitment, which is an interesting way to measure happiness. But, you know, they want it all. And I have that Adele song running in my head. So what are the blockages, Aries? What is the blockage then? Yourself. King of Wands. Now, for a few of you, this could be another person, again, blocking the situation. But for most of you, whether you're male or female, it's you. You are your own blockage. Why is that? There's a bit of stubbornness in the energy here, okay? There's a bit of rigidness. You may want things in a very particular way, or you want it on your timing, and when you don't have that, you kind of get in your own way. Some of you let negative thinking get in your own way, and you get stuck there, and then you get toxic, and it blocks the energy. But either way, it's the good news is the blockage, if it's you, that you're within your control, right? So you have the power to then remove that blockage by removing your own stinking thinking, okay? Now this person's blockage is the Five of Swords. So they do the same thing. This person gets in their own way. They doubt themselves. They get insecure. You know, they doubt the connection as well, even though they feel a lot of love, even though, you know, they genuinely want your attention. They get really insecure too, I think, if they don't have your attention. And that could serve as a blockage as well. So let's see what the most likely next steps are for Aries. Interesting. So 8 of Cups and the Sun card. Now, this is the sexual tarot, so it has a different meaning than traditional tarot. And then the Emperor. That's you. In this 8 of Cups depiction, they're kind of doing like a song and dance here. You know, and that could be what's going on, like a little song and dance. It's almost like a game. I don't see it as like sometimes I see like people playing games and it's like a really toxic type of energy. And this type of energy, I feel it's more playful, playful than toxic, you know. But I feel like you're reconnecting with your happiness, okay, in this time frame, Aries. Most definitely. And you fantasized about this. Some of you are fantasizing about this, you know, but there's some things that need to be walked away from first, I feel. And that is this devil energy and this you getting in your own way, this rigidness here. You know, and for the few of you where it's another person, you cannot invite a new connection in when you are still holding on to something or someone from your past. Or if you're currently with someone, it just doesn't work that way. So you could have all the love and affection and greatness that you want. You know, you could see in this person visions of love. But if you're still energetically or physically connected with someone, you cannot invite that energy in. It will continue to be rigid. It will continue to be intense. And you'll continue to bring the devil energy into the connection. So you have to genuinely, you know, release. All right? Whatever it is that you need to release first. So what is this person's next likely outcome? Justice. 4 of Swords. 5 of Wands. So Aries, I feel like this person is gaining balance. They're getting some rest, taking some time out, especially towards the beginning of May. There's a very competitive nature here, okay? So I feel like that's kind of like, if I would say that you and this person share anything, it is ambition, right? And in a way that kind of fuels the flame. But in a way, it also creates an explosion and kind of puts blockages within the connection. But I feel like this person's wanting to, for some of you, take a break from the connection and really sleep on it, think about it, try to see it from all angles, and then they're gonna rise up to the occasion yet again. You know, try and woo you, try and fight for you, try and fight for this. Or they may actually cause, you know, a conflict here, and that could, in a way, re-spark things, which is really weird. So let me get one more on that. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, Aries. Got a distraction there. So just going to get one clarifier on the 5 of Wands. The 6 of Swords. You know, this person may get down in the dumps a little bit towards the end of this time period and emotionally distance themselves because they're trying to avoid a conflict and reconnect with the things that make them happy. The good news is you both end up in the sun energy, which is a reconnection to self-love on both sides. So let's go back to the original thing that I said. One of the things, Aries, that you were learning was the power of self-love. Now, this person's done a lot of work to get themselves in a higher vibration. And when you want to connect with someone, you want to connect with them when they are in their highest vibration, right? Because you want the connection to be all about that vibration and nothing else. This person may, I don't want to say falter, but they may have moments in April and May where they emotionally distance themselves, but it's because they only want you to see them at their highest vibrating connection. At the same time, when they vibrate high, it brings up your energy levels, or vice versa. When you're vibrating high, because I saw you did that self-work as well. You also put love into yourself. You were also patient. You also knew what you deserved. And so therefore you brought your vibration up. And so by doing, this person is going to meet you there. So this could be an existing love. This could be a new love for some of you. Either way, does it really matter? You're both ending up in the sun. So hold that vision of love. And the vision of love that you need to hold on to is not what you're seeking in another person, but what you are seeking in yourself. and therefore it will manifest into your reality. So hold on to that. Aries, I love you so much. I love doing your readings. They bring me so much joy. I don't know why my energy is always good when I do Aries. So you could be dealing with Leo, Libra, another Aries, Leo again, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn again, could be Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. And yes, those are the predominant zodiac signs I see, but it could be any zodiac sign. Please keep that in mind. It is a general reading. Also, the reading can be interchangeable because it is a general reading. I hope that you found that enlightening. Please do let me know in the comments below. I love you guys so much. Also, don't forget to check out my Facebook, my Instagram, and my other YouTube page, all linked in the description box. If you click on the little arrow beneath my video, you can click directly into any of my websites there. And if you want to check out my merchandise, if you click on the hoodies, it'll take you into my shop. And in addition to being able to subscribe for free, and please do, you can now become a private member for a small monthly fee by clicking the blue join button. Wishing you guys the very best. Till next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.